Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, and over the next couple of days, I'm going to be building a 20-foot wide from that hole there to that T-post there by 32 from that T-post to that T-post. So that's 32 by 20. So four corners, boom, 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 and boom. Little garage here. I'm going to have garage door right here somewhere. And then like a little walk-through door where the auger is. So I'm going to videotape my process as I go. I put the T-posts in, so I got 1, 2, 3, and I had a fourth one here, but I took it out and started augering my hole. I made sure this was square, so I had the same measurement from here to there as I did from there to there to make sure it was square. So I'm gonna auger this hole. I have 12-foot 4x4s. I'm going to put maybe 2 foot in the hole or a little bit less than 2 foot. That way I can, I guess, have my ceiling still high enough to where I can put as big enough garage door as I can. I think I'm going to go, maybe 7-foot high garage door as of now. But if I can find any room in there to put an 8-foot tall garage door, then I'll do that. But I'm going to put posts, 4x4 posts, and then eventually I'm going to concrete it. This is like a DIY guy that I'm not a carpenter by any means. I just want to build a garage and I don't want to pay someone, $40,000 to do it. So I got a trailer full of wood there and I'm just going to get to building it and we're going to see what she looks like as we go. So I'm going to auger that out, put my 4x4 in, pour some concrete in there, maybe put some 2x4s up to make sure it stays straight. Then I'm going to do it on that one, and then I think I'm going to put 4x4s every 8 feet, so 8 foot, 8 foot, maybe there'll be 4 over there, whatever 32 is. I think that's 4 of them or 5, I don't know, we'll see as I go. But and then I'll maybe put one here, leave a gap for my garage door, and then put one right here because I'm going to have one pull-in garage door right here. This is just, I need something to store my stuff in before winter hits, because right now I got that thing and it rained like a week ago and that thing about blew away. So I need to get something set in stone here. So I'm going 32 length by 20 width. That way, if I ever need to pull my truck in there and work on it, here's my truck. It's 22 foot long. That way I can pull it in there and have room to work in the front of it and just whatnot like that. Eventually I'll build like a 40 by 60 out here or something, or somewhere out there, wherever. But right now I'm focused on this. So I'm going to continue doing the 4x4 posts. I dug that or augered that down 2 feet. And then my ground's not very level here. This is the most levelish kind of spot near the house. So I also want to leave myself a little bit of room. That way I can come fill in dirt and still have, this post when it's in, still be high enough to where if I have to fill in a little bit of dirt, bring the ground level up there, I still have from that level to the top, minus the 4 inches of concrete that I'm going to pour, and still have, maybe 8-foot ceilings in there. So I'm going to get to that, throw those in, and then we'll see where we are here in a minute. Well, here we are so far. I augured all the holes for my posts. I put them in, I poured some cement in. I started going with 2x4 around the bottom to try to, so I got this going across so it's level from here to here. I'm gonna have to bring in some dirt there to, level this out. Some dirt, some rocks. I'll do concrete myself by pouring like little 10x10 slabs or something, or we'll just see whatever the cheapest route is, really. I have yet to do the front here. I'll probably just start going, 4 foot up or 2 foot up, probably 4 foot, and then put a board in the middle and going all the way around until I get, maybe 8 or 9 foot high ceilings, however much of a ceiling height I can get with what I got from, because the top of this 2x4, I'm wanting that to be the top of the concrete that is in the garage. So, I mean, you could see the height difference here. I mean, this is pretty much on the ground, and this is like a foot up or 16 inches or something. So I was kind of worried as I was doing this, because as I started down there coming across here, I seen that, the ground was lower. I was worried if I was going to have enough height or whatever there, but I got about 9.5 feet from the top of that to the top of that 2x4. But it's coming along. It's not perfectly square, but I mean, this is some DIY stuff here. But that's perfectly level across there, so you can kind of just see how, I guess, uneven the ground is. But I'm going to continue to put, 2x4s. I think I'm going to go 4 foot on center, and if it looks like I need to add in between, then I'll just put a board in between. So I'll probably start 4 foot up, go all the way around, and then 4 foot from that, go all the way around, and then see if it looks like I'm probably going to need to put it in the 2 foot range there, just for, stability. And when I go and put whatever the side's going to be, whether it be metal or wood and maybe some siding, whatever's cheaper. I'm just trying to do this project for as cheap as I can and try to get me a garage before, it gets real cold in the winter time. That way I got something I can work on things in the shop, garage, whatever we're going to call this thing. But I mean, it's coming along. I still need to, I'll probably go ahead and drill a hole somewhere in this area, because I'm going to put a walk-in door like right here, and then I'll obviously need to come out maybe 5 feet here and put a post, and then 5 feet from here and post, and see if I can't get like a 10-foot garage door, 10 foot wide. And I'm just trying to figure out if I can fit an 8-foot tall garage door in there, or if I'm going to have to do like a 10x7 or something. Just, I don't know, it's getting to be, a project. But I mean, I expected this. I'm just going to go around and start putting my sideboards on, or whatever, the skeleton of the deal, and then just see how far up I can go to see how big of a garage door I can put in there. I'm not building this to park the cars in. I'm building it to have a place to put all my tools, because right now I got that ghetto thing and that shed that's in another one of my videos I built out back, because I still have yet to have a shop out here or anything. I mean, we got the little barn and just a bunch of empty space, but it all comes down to the dollar bill, and I don't have a lot of those. So we'll just see how far we can get with what we got. I got a bunch of used tin that I'll use for the top, and then I'll, get some, like some roofing tar or something like that, and go over all, because it's got holes in it and whatnot. So I'll just try to do the best I can do with what I got. I'm going to build my own trusses, but I want to get like the side rails on and see how high we can actually make it before I start building trusses or anything like that. So, I mean, this is as far as I've gotten so far. It's still pretty much 20 by 32. I mean, this wall's a few inches longer than that one, but I mean, it just is what it is. And we're gonna just, build what we can build and see where we are at the end. But so far it's looking pretty good.